This trend line might get broken very soon. Price usually comes and after that retrace back to this original trend scenario. This is also a falling wedge, but it actually didn't broke to the upside. Trade in the opposite direction of retail money. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So today's video, I'm going to do a short analysis but on point analysis, that for sure. So yesterday we talked about this scenario that price has probability to come and retest this trend line area, and it actually did. We can clearly see it got rejected here when it came around this bearish trend line area, the red line. We tried it yesterday, but today things are a bit different because now we can clearly see it's going in a sideways direction. So it is indicating right now that this trend line might get broken very soon. Also, another example what I actually wanted to share with you guys is this falling wedge. We have seen many people talking about this falling wedge at the moment, and yes, falling wedge has probability to break to the upside. There's more than 50% probability price breaking to the upside rather than to the downside, right? And we can clearly see right now this small candle forming at the moment around this trend line area, and there is also a possibility that the price might break around this area. But if it actually breaks, we are definitely going to keep our eye again at this $9,300 area. Guys, that's our most important key level so far because price has gotten rejected time and again around this area. And one thing what I also want to share with you, falling wedge doesn't mean that the price has to break to the upside, guys. If you look at the previous example, when the price was at its peak, we had same scenario. This is also a falling wedge, but it actually didn't broke to the upside. The wedge got broken to the downside, and after that there was a downward trend. If you go backwards, we can clearly see here as well. This is also a falling wedge. What happened? Price didn't broke to the upside. It actually broke to the downside. So this doesn't mean that it has to break to the upside. But yes, there is high probability of price breaking to the upside. I just wanted to give you an image. And also, as I said, if this trend line is going to get broken here, also from this falling wedge, then as I said, 9,300 area is going to be our key level. So we are keeping eye on this. And another important thing what I actually wanted to share with you is on my previous video, I talked about this price retracement coming around this particular area in a weekly candle. But if I do the same thing with a daily candle, guys, take the swing high and swing low. Again, take swing high from this area and then take swing low from what we had from March, right? The price drop. You can clearly notice that price after reaching, coming back to this 0.618 area here, look at this. This was the peak, right, of our bull run from 2019. And look, what happened after that? Price got rejected after reaching this 0.618 area. And if you focus on what we are witnessing right now, this here, this 0.618 area, you can clearly see now price is coming around the same area. We got rejection here, and now maybe we are also trying to come around this area. But if you look closely, we can notice that it is around this 0.618 area. It's not exactly there, but it is indicating that, hey, around this particular area, that's where our price usually comes, and after that retrace back to this original trend, which is downside. And not only that, I've also included a very interesting indicator today, Bitcoin COT, commitment of trader. This Bitcoin COT indicator helps to understand the market dynamic. This Bitcoin COT is published by the Commodity Future Trading Commission, CFTC, mostly at the end of Thursday's trading session. So if we look at here, we can clearly see this red line represents what we have here below, institutional traders net. The blue line represents the professional traders net, and the green line is the retail trader net. So with this indicator, we can see the net long or short position of speculative and commercial traders trading futures, options, and also the actual position, guys. So let me show you with this simple example. You can notice when the price was heading to the upside, when it was making higher highs, higher lows, it was clearly going to the upside. And you can notice here that retail investors were the one who were stepping in around this particular area. And if you notice here, red line, this is the institutional traders. These people are the whales, what we call in crypto. And you can notice that they were one who was selling when the price was actually going to the upside, and retails are buying around this area. And look, same here, after this massive sell-off, institutional traders actually started buying in and they started accumulating Bitcoin around this area. Look, after reaching this point, they started going long from here on. That's the net position. They are buying around this area, and we can clearly see that here. This line, the red line, was also increasing when the price was going to the upside. So after this double top failure here, right, you can see that retail investor right now, they are buying. And let me show you one secret, okay? Trade in the same direction of institutional money and trade in the opposite direction of retail money. You heard it right, guys. Retail money. That's the reason why retail investors are the one who mostly lose their money, because they just do opposite of what big institutional trader or bigger whales are doing. So if you can identify the footstep of these institutional traders, and just following could be very, very beneficial. That's why I'm showing you this Bitcoin commitment of trader indicator. Feel free to use it, guys. It's very, very helpful. And also in a weekly candle, I've drawn a line here, just showing you a simple example. I don't want to make it complicated. After breaking the support line here of this trend line, price started going to the downside. Same scenario here. After breaking the support of this trend line, price started going to the downside. If you focus here, we can also see that this candle is now below this trend line area. It's not completely off the trend line area, but it's also not at the trend line area. And that's also very important to understand or notice, because in a weekly candle, if you do a candlestick mathematics, we will get a gravestone doji. The high price, the low price, the open and the close price. This is how it's going to look. If you compare these two candles, these weekly candles, this is what it's going to form, a gravestone doji. And a gravestone doji is not a bullish sign, but let's wait how this candle at the moment, this weekly candle, is going to end, because if it's going to re-enter this area, then we have to calculate it one more time. But I just wanted to show you guys how this candlestick mathematics, if you include both candles, is going to look like, which is not giving us a really bullish scenario. It's more likely showing that the trend is not in a good shape. And also, guys, yesterday we talked about this alligator indicator, and now if you look here, this trend line, the jawline, is now also broken. This single candle here, this daily candle, is below the jawline area. So also do keep eye on this one, because it's always better to get a view from different perspective. And also look, we are now clearly entering the negative territory according to our T3 CCI, and also this bearish crossover at the moment. We must be very, very careful at this area, because we have talked about this crossover here, this crossover here, ended price pushing to the downside here also. So as I've said, price might get pumped and to retest this teeth area of this alligator, which is around this 9,300 area, and also our eyes will be around this 9,300 area. This is our key level. So guys, this is what I actually wanted to share with you in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, I would really appreciate if you could smash the like button. And until next time, my name is Anu. Bye bye, guys.